our son was born. And this little peanut, he was very small, but in his first 2 months of life, he was normal. And I remember as if yesterday, I took him to his 2-month-old wellness checkup, and his pediatrician was also my friend. And at the end of the visit, he had to tell me that he felt that Dylan, our son, was blind. And you can imagine the devastation of that. And we had him at specialist at both the Medical University in South Carolina and at Duke. And his type of blindness was due to a brain issue where the brain didn't process visual exposure. And my husband and I, during that season, again, he's a new believer and he's praying, and I'm not. But he was about 6 months old, and my husband had convinced me to go to church one day. I reluctantly went, and we were sitting at the back. And at the end of the service, they asked us to come to the front of the Southern Baptist Church.
Yeah.
We came to the front of the church, and the pastor looked out at the congregation and told them about Dylan and asked that the church would pray for our son. He had gone to the bedroom with our son to change his diaper, and I hear him calling my name frantically, and I run back there, and my husband was wearing a tie and had thrown it over his shoulder, and realized that for the very first time, our son's eyes focusing on something. And he began to show me how he was moving this tie, and our son's little head was just shaking and following with his eyes. Of course, we were
Wow.
elated.
I think that's one of the most beautiful stories I've ever heard in my entire whole life.